What's up, Soul Fam? How's it going? I feel like it's been forever since I've done one of these. And I'm here with a special energy report. I feel this energy of Sirius, of summer, of the new moon coming, and also this X class solar flare, one of the biggest that wasn't a direct hit of Earth, but when we are in it, when we are experiencing a solar flare of this magnitude, it means we're gonna feel that like portal of explosion happening, right? Like a bomb going off. This is what that's like right now. And I pulled some cards, and I know that if I'm feeling it, others are feeling it. So I'm just going to flow with what is alive and open for me. And if this resonates, let me know. If you want more of these energy reports, let me know. I certainly have been enjoying making videos and creating content. This is what makes me feel alive. So if this is what you are into, I'll create more of these. So the first card we got from the Mystic Shaman Oracle deck. Such a dope deck. Rainbow reversed. And so the rainbow is the 7 steps of our spiritual path. And just think of it, just like right from the beginning of beginning our spiritual path with awareness, waking up, right? We all call it our spiritual awakening, of recognizing and seeing that like there is more truth behind what we're told. And there is more truth that is unlocked or within us, waiting to be unlocked. And the deeper that you go with your self-awareness, the more that the gifts come, because you stop being in your own way. You begin to see past the fear, past the limitations, past all of the things that told you to stay small. We are on that path right now. And if it's reversed, it's about being in the present moment. We get really caught up, and I'm finding myself all morning I was in it, just like worried about my future and like thinking of the pot of gold that is at this at the end of this rainbow. And I've been in such a shadow phase, and I don't know if you've been feeling it as well, but a lot of introspection, a lot of like old patterns revealing themselves, and then for me also experiencing these quantum leaps, these timeline jumps where I go through a process and then boom, I feel the shift in time, like jumping timelines, collapsing timelines that don't serve you, and receiving codes, the new codes within the new timelines that you're opening. And so every time you become healed, which means like, am I going to keep repeating the same pattern that doesn't serve me, or am I going to choose love? This is how we enter the 5th dimension, is choosing love over fear always. And it's okay to experience the fear. It's okay to go through the emotion. That is what is required of us in this shadow work, in this new awareness, is being able to complete your emotions. Process it completely. We are done stuffing it down. We are done adding another layer to the trauma and then passing it on to other newer generations. We are ending the cycle with us right now. We are breaking intergenerational patterns. We are clearing our DNA of any extra trash that needs to get filtered, right? We have a trash can of old data all stored within our DNA. And what we're doing at this time is clearing. You are cleared right now. I'm clearing you. And so we are coming at the end of the storm. The rainbow is right in front of us. We see it. And at this pinnacle point in time, we get to persevere. Do not give up on hope right now. This is part of the 144 ascension codes of like bringing us to new earth, being the bridge, is to keep holding on to the hope. Don't let go of it. Even though you really can feel hard sometimes, because I feel it too. And sometimes I don't want to be here anymore and it hurts too much. But you got to persevere. We got to hold on to the feeling. And I'm feeling deeply all of this. It's not just mine. And I cry because it's a way of transmutation. That's how we process emotion, is if we can get to the point of releasing it out of our eyes. That is how I learned this last week. The only way you can clear cortisol is to have that emotion and let yourself cry, and cry over like all the children that we're finding underground, and like pulling this shit out from the root. Like, we are clearing. And so thank you for the love. But the rainbow is here. The end of the storm is near. So keep going, you know. And if you haven't quite yet stepped into your light work fully, it's go time. And I say this all the time, but seriously, it's go time. We get to all step into our light, process our shadows through completing emotions, and then moving and stepping into expressing ourselves creatively, because that's your gift, that's your magic. And this portal time of Sirius conjunct with the sun at 14 degrees Cancer happens in this time during July 3rd through the 7th. Okay, it's like it's a power boost. And use this power boost to begin to seed and fuel you. It's not more, there's no more seeding. My bad. Let me take that back. There's no more seeding at this time. It's time to be actionable. It's you got to use this energy and move the pieces along. No matter how big or how small these steps or leaps are, make a move. There's no way you can fuck it up. The only way you can fuck it up is staying inactive, stagnant, and scared. It's time to release the fear and take the leap, whatever that looks like. Whether it's financially, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's a romantic thing. Are you going to cut the cords of the energy that doesn't serve you so that you can move on and make big quantum leaps in your life? Use this energy, use this gateway, use this portal right now. And also got this card, Standstill. So we just got blasted with an X-class solar flare. See the sun? Boom. Hitting us right now. This is a lot of radiation. And we're going to feel it in the Schumann resonance. I highly recommend for the next 3 days, just follow the Schumann charts. Schumann bot Twitter. Google it, bookmark it. It updates itself every 2 hours. You can check the report at any time. Okay? This energy that's hitting us right now is part of the activation. And so, to fully receive this information, to fully receive, you gotta stop what you're doing. You gotta hold on. There's a lot of energy. We just all came down from gathering and seeing each other for the first time in a really long time. We're in this like party mode, but today, slow down. For the next 3 days, can you do as little as possible so that you can fully receive these X-class solar flare activation codes? Okay, we don't have these X-class flares often. And if you remember last year, if you lived in Los Angeles, I believe that was last year. No, 2 years ago. We had 2 earthquakes during July 4th, back to back, right? These big bursts of energy. So we might experience another earthquake. Who knows? But use this energy by standing still. Getting some like good rest, taking things slowly, not making big, huge decisions at this time. Just start to get your pieces ready to make your big move. And that could just only be today. Maybe it's just today that you're taking a break. And then the lightning card. So in association with lightning is the sun. This is all electricity. We live in a electric universe. We are quantum beings living in an electric universe. Let me say it one more time. We are electric beings living in a quantum universe, which means we are all connected. It's called quantum entanglement. Every action I do affects and ripples outward. And that is what light work is, right? We are the lightning bolt. We are the frequency. And the higher the frequency, everyone begins to match your frequency. This is why light work is so important, because you are creating a ripple effect throughout time and space that affects the whole. And we're all quantumly entangled. And as we receive these codes, more and more people will begin to wake up. And we got to wake up as many people as we can. Can you do it? Let me know in the comments that you are here dedicated to jump in and say, I volunteer as tribute. I'm jumping in. I'm doing my light work by simply committing to healing yourself. That's it. Are you committed to healing yourself? To creating self-awareness so that becomes your alchemy. You turn your trash into gold, right? We start to filter and cycle through, so we say it ends here. It ends now. It stops with me. And I'm here to create a better world where everybody wins, where we all have the right to organic food. Oh my God, what a concept. Nutritious food for our health and wellness and being so that we can live eternally, right? And the right to fresh, clean water. That should be a God-given birthright. And people are dying of dehydration, are paying water for something in a plastic bottle that is dead, that no longer has life. But we get to take that back. And we also have the right to fresh, clean air and wisdom and education and the mystic arts to learn that we are just not these senses that they've told us that we were. We're not just sight, smell, taste, touch, and hear. We are beyond that. We are multidimensional beings with the ability to speak telepathically, to sense energy, to see beyond this dimension. All of it is real. Magic is real. And we get to take that back because that's part of our humanity, right? It's part of how we come to this oneness. It's why we're here on Earth right now. This is why this is the one consciousness that we're in and we're remembering. Yes, we can tap into our parallel lives, our other dimensions. And this is the timeline that we are working with and that we are choosing. And everything that is happening at this moment, from the sea being on fire, from the Arctic Circle from being on fire, things are burning down to be rebirth. That is the energy of this weekend, of this portal. And this is Zephyr's card. Portal. Doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, wild card. The portal is now open. The portal is now open. The portal is now open. Are you going to step onto the other side? Do you have help to get to the other side? I cannot be where I am right now without the help of my fucking friends, right? For investing in myself, from saying yes to myself. I'm committing to my healing work, and that's the number one priority, and that's everything I'm pouring my abundance in. I'm pouring all my money back into that because I know how it pays me back 10 times every time. Tenfold. I level up every time I say yes to myself. It's a given fact. And we got to jump over the hurdle of fear in order to see that. So, are you ready to jump through this portal? This is Ryan's card. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And so that comes back to that point of the portal, of the trusting in the unknown, of knowing that deep inside my heart, I am connected and entangled with all beings on this planet, and I get to choose the frequency in which I exist in which my perspective exists in, what I choose to see, how I choose to see myself as a divine sovereign being whose birthright is abundance, freedom, being in my fullest expression, living creatively. And there could be a lot of ways that stories and information, especially on social media, can get hijacked. So discernment is super important right now. It is key. It is vital. Discernment. How do I discern from the truth and what's not the truth? Are you listening to your heart? Are you listening to yourself? Are you tapped in and saying, I'm committed to my healing, and I'm committed to being sensitive to the energies around me? It's not the Drea show. It is not your show. It is our show. And we get to create this together. It's co-creating with the universe. And so this leads to forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, new earth, hello. Bridge, being the bridge, being the way shower, be the leader you wish you had. We have been so fucking disappointed for centuries. Disappointment after disappointment. And we carry that shit in our blood. It's encoded in our DNA. We have 73 trillion cells on our body. And each one holds a DNA strand that is like 2 meters long. And to stretch all of our DNA that exists in you, one person can go to Jupiter and back 14 times. That is how much information our DNA can hold, because it is a quantum supercomputer of information. And we are carrying codes of struggle, of colonization, of patriarchy, of capitalism, of abuse, of being overpowered and told that we are made wrong for being who we are. That has happened for centuries, and it stops with us. How does it stop with us? You got to choose to commit to healing yourself. You got to choose to commit to going all in on yourself and your healing. That's how it stops. That's how we don't carry this code on again. And my son is depending on you. So can you be the leader? Whether that's just leading your own life for now. That's it. Again, that's it. Simply heal yourself. That is how we turn the ship around. Committing to healing yourself. And back to stillness, the void. And this card is crying because I accidentally spilled my water, but it's a little wet. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So this is just a reiteration and a reminder with the standstill card. We are in the void. This is the portal hole. We are in the wormhole right now. And it's okay to not have to do anything. I love that all my Reiki babies are in here. Hi, babies. How are you? And those are the cards. That's the energy. We are the rainbow children, right? We are here to create new earth. And how we do that is not selfish, to turn inward, to say, I choose myself, to say, I'm committed to healing myself. And that takes support. And again, like I've said, I've been supported throughout my journey, and I cannot tell you the things that I could have been dead many times. It crosses my mind a lot. And it's because I have support, and I know that I'm loved, and that I know that there's something greater that keeps me here. And I love this work, and I love what I do, and I'm really fucking good at it. And so it's my purpose, and it is part of my leadership to show up every single time. And even when I'm sad, even when I'm angry and frustrated, I am here. And I'm committed. I'm committed to doing the work, and I'm committed to healing myself, and I'm committed to helping you on this path. I'm here to hold that space. I'm here to help transmute energy, and I'm here to make quantum fucking leaps in your life. But you gotta go all in. You gotta dedicate yourself to this work and say, this is no matter what. And everything that I invest in myself comes back to me tenfold, because I am an abundant being. That is my birthright. Thank you. And so I'm here and I pledge and I am committed and I'm taking responsibility of my healing and my journey and saying fuck yes to my leadership, fuck yes to my purpose, fuck yes to this light work. I'm a light warrior. Are you a light warrior? Are you ready to join this army? Because we gotta fucking go right now. Jump in this portal with me. If you need support, I'm here to be your one-on-one coach. I'm opening Crystalline Alchemy again on the 8/8 portal. And we're going to create big fucking leaps in this container, and I'm excited to share it with you. If you want to learn Reiki, I'm here to help you learn self-mastery by learning how to harness and create your own energy and yield it like a laser sharp bow and arrow, like we're on target every single time. Because you know how to now direct your energy and focus it in a way where it's going to create leaps and bounds in your life of success, of happiness, of fulfillment, and joy. Yes, love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are so great. Okay, I'm gonna end this one so I can download it and post it in other places. So if you need any guidance, any help, any support in your healing, my name is Drea. I am the Conscious Mother. I'm out. Bye.